afternoon, collective. I'm back again. So, since I've been back this morning, I have received confirmation and to move forward within this spiritual investigation of overstepping boundaries from the reader Empress Bella, who decided to take from me that was not hers, that was not authentically hers, that was not downloaded to her from the divine, that was not released to her in dream state or any prophetic messages whatsoever. She has been guilty of coming to my platform and using my downloads that I received from the divine authentically. All right. And she's been stealing my content and using it in her cards to manipulate the energy. All right. She's actually guilty of abusing her authority. So that's another conviction. She knows all about that. Okay. But I'm challenging this because I was taken advantage of. And I am not afraid to challenge what is truly mine. And I'm not a pushover. I am a very nice, kind-hearted individual. And I believe in equal give and take. And I am not of the past anymore. So if you disrespect and overstep boundaries, I want justice. I'm going to get that. All right? Because I didn't do anything to you. You chose to steal from me and work confusion and manipulation, all right, for money profit. And you had sex in the process. So this is what I'm being led to do. And again, like I said, I'm standing my ground and I'm challenging Empress Bella. But here's my message to you that I received from the divine. All right, this is my own download. Empress Bella, I received this message at 12:26. I broke that down to an 11. So this is a message from the divine. See? You see my connection? Anyway, Empress Bella, this is what I'm going to read to you and your collective because I know that you're watching. She had a sexual exchange with Roger Alexander McNeil, who is a karmic, all right, who actually practices dark occult magic, okay, that I'm actually having a spiritual warfare with, and she is included. So therefore, domino effect, you're hit. Tag. To watch my channel and give him information concerning my movements and whereabouts. She agreed with Roger for an exchange of my ideas, my personal testimonies. She lies about my divine given downloads to be hers. They are not hers. She is guilty of doing so because the divine let me know that she deleted all of her videos from October of 2019 or 20 to cover her tracks when everyone knows that if you are divinely guided, it would make no sense at all to delete them, especially if they was timeless downloads and etc. That's not how he works, all right? They're puzzle pieces. You got to put them together, collective. It makes no sense for you to write a book out or he tells you to journalize and then you delete them. They are recorded for a reason. Therefore, she's not false. I mean, she's false. She's a false prophet, okay? They don't come with sacrifice. They don't come with specifics. And she also did a sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. Months, years, days, we never know the exact date or time. Collective, because that is for the divine to say that very last judgment simply because it is his timing. We are not God. We are the sheep of his flock. And as I received the download of the conversation from my ancestors about Bella and Roger, she paid for the sex, or he did, doesn't matter. He recorded them in the acts of them having their sex encounters. The divine is leading me to address to Bella that the reading that you done some months ago, you made a statement that your collective community was going to experience a strong spiritual ascension with the divine. That was and is very true. He will be breaking down your surroundings to me and finally going over every detail with the fine-tooth combing. And also your entities that you pray to will be submitting to me and following my order from through the divine. So you will not overcome me if you try to work any ill wills of any black magic, confusion, sympathy, spells of any kind that is not ordained from the divine. I'm going to know, and I'm going to send it back to you 50-fold. Okay? They will surrender to the divine's command, which is my truth and clarity from your contribution to your underhanded evil deeds. You will be trapped in my energy field. For me to take everything, every piece of every morsel of energy, every creativity that I came up with, everything that represents me, my true authentic self. I'm showing my face, collective, everybody, the community. I'm showing my face. I'm not hiding. Your platform it says for me to take everything, every piece of my energy from your platform, and your reputation will be drained, divinely ordered. Your platform will fall. Your people will see you as a fraud. You will be exposed. And I am going to bring this to the forefront. I'm going to stand my ground. Like I said, if you want the challenge, I'm with it. I'm just letting you know and giving you a heads up. I was divinely ordered by the divine to challenge you and expose you for what you have contributed to creating hindrances and blockages when I've done nothing to you and you've stolen from my platform that was truly, authentically, divinely orchestrated and given to me. It was not yours. And you also are going to be swept away with the rest. Do you not know when you gave yourself to him, you also are included because you know better. You know better, and you thought that you were going to be able to hide behind what you were done by moving. You're not smarter than the divine, sweetheart. It makes no sense for you to be a bully and take advantage of people who are authentic when all you had to do was just be your true authentic self to me before and say that I admire your creativity. It means it touches something for me, not take from me and hurt me and try to hurt me in the midst for you to have material gain. And you don't think that the divine is not going to show it to me. And I am a high priestess. You talk about me all the time in your readings. You've been stealing from me. I have been sitting and watching. It does not matter if you try to delete. I don't need to see your videos to expose you. My ancestors and ascended masters are already on it. You're being investigated right now. And as I am flowing and receiving, I'm standing in my empress power, my high priestess status, and I'm being gracious about your judgment. You will learn to keep your hands to yourself. And you will learn how to stay out of other people's yards. You will learn how to appreciate and be grateful to be intuitive. But now your intuition will be stalled. Also in your judgment, it will not be clear. And you will speak confusion amongst your community. Your community will be at loss of direction, and they will not understand anything of what you say because you chose to manipulate and project confusion towards my vessel, my earth angel. This is my child, and you have offended me. You also have not represented my name, Bella. You are going to receive judgment for your false prophecy and for you disrupting and interfering and interjecting and thinking that your community will not figure out who and what and when and how. I see everything. I am everything. And she deserves justice. And you are a fool for doing such acts when you know that you have not supposed to have been stepping out of line. You were supposed to stay in your lane, but you mistreated and abused and manipulated. And for your judgment, you will be demoted. Your platform will fall apart. Your money will be diminished, stopped and paused, frozen to death. You will have poverty, and that lavish apartment that you live in will be knocking you back down to ground zero. You will feel every agony of pain repeated over of the history that you tried to avoid before. If you do not come forward and admit and apologize to my child publicly on live and initiating who she truly is by her name, who is Micaiah Henson, star 333. You know who she is, and you will address her as such. Bella, who claims that she is empress, and you are no such thing. You are beneath, and you will fall from grace if you do not follow through and publicly apologize and address her as high priestess of who she truly is. And if you deny it, you will fall. You have 42 hours. Have a good day.